Thank you for putting me in jail. Well deserved. Can't believe you're not gonna be paid. Alright, everybody, welcome to Simulacra 3. This is Paul Castillo. It's his phone. So he sends his phone off to Ruby because he's been investigating a series of disappearances across the town of Stone Creek. And Stone Creek was once cursed by an ancient demon called the Beldam. The Beldam was a lady who was erroneously drowned for basically being a witch, and ended up becoming a witch because of it. So she's killing and consuming people, and she ended up consuming this woman named Amy, who was a painter in the town, who was cast out because of her negative views against the mayor. Basically, it's a spooky witch lady that's killing people and consuming them. And we're trying to figure out what's going on and save the day. Need it to be, I mean, it could just be us. What if it was just us rating fans? Oh my god, what if it was just us rating fans? What if I was just like that Red Shade 01? 10 out of 10. Oh, what if it was just that? Next episode, Tip Burns and Spider Bite. All right, back at the Simulacra. Okay. It's true. This started with Amy. Because Amy basically like resurrects this witch lady. Banra. Oh my god, not the Bedlam. It's called the Beldam. I'm good, J-Man. How are you?
It's done. I have no choice. You're the only one who can help me.
I'm so sorry. You should have a choice.
I felt my pain, and I felt yours. I see you all around Stone Creek.
Sammy, what up? How are you? I got my first press kit, y'all!
I know. You never left, keeping watch so that the same betrayal you experienced can never happen again.
As a content creator, I know the amount of times the lighting was had to set up for this bit.
We have both been used and discarded.
I'm glad you're not doing too bad, J-Man. Simulacra.
To this. In this form.
What if it was, okay, imagine you're on like the T-Mobile plan. You're on like T-Mobile's plan and you're gonna get killed by a demon. I'm ending this pay as you go.
And all is bleak. Beware the Beldam of Stone Creek. Lighten up, don't make a frown. Otherwise, like her, you will drown.
I want a sick-ass rhyme about myself.
I am you, and you are I. Become the image of fear. Become the symbol of pain and sorrow.
I'm sorry, Pain and Sorrow is actually taken by Taylor Swift.
Know.
What did you expect, bestie? Like, you are summoning a demon from the depths of the earth. Like, what did you expect? Oh, I expected someone who was a little nicer. But how does that tie to phones? So, Air. All of the Simulacra games are lost phone games. This is more of a found phone. So, basically, Paul sends his phone with this Atlas map system on it to Ruby, who's a person that runs the Stone Creek Gazette, basically. And so, we're using Paul's phone to unlock the mysteries. It's very tenuous logic-wise in terms of how it is. It is the series that did the, like, sticky, lost phone, spooky, your phone is cursed game. About these demons that are called Simulacra that take the form of other people via technology. That's like the whole crux of the series. I love them though. Our 200-bit alert is literally from the first Simulacra game. They're so cheesy and fun, and I absolutely adore them. I feel like nobody knew this one was coming out, though. I think I'm like the only person. Oh, the new FMV World update's coming out on Halloween, too. I worked on that.
Fuck it so much!
Greg Summers from the first Simulacra. The first Simulacra, you're talking to this guy that this woman has dated, and he's like, fuck it so much! And it's the best voice acting in any video game I've ever experienced in my life. Been on a lot. I'm at my stupid sister's stupid wedding. I know if you didn't put that in the card. I hope you were like, here's your stupid gift at your stupid wedding in this stupid area. I'm sorry you're stuck at a wedding, though. I'm not a big wedding person. I don't know. I don't even really want to have, like, a wedding type thing. I was like, I don't really like the idea of it. You know, you sit around and you kind of just go like, yeah, these people are going to bone later today. And then you just kind of, like, awkwardly watch as they share love. There's typically some kind of country song playing in the background. I've always noticed, like, they have, like, a weird thing where it's like, who's the one that's more of a baby in the relationship? And then everyone has sex, surprise, so the other person doesn't get hurt. You know, and then you're just like, okay. And there's never an open bar at any of the ones that I've been to. It's just always awkward and a very long day. Belgium that she, oh, it's like that. Oh my God, Mango, do you remember that one where it's like, I love and I miss you? Oh. Vid_3141.impact was the best. Wait, you gotta go to a stupid one tomorrow night? Tell them I'm doing a stream. You can't. Tell them their love's over. You got late night Luffy. You got early day Jess. Not early day Jess. Hashtag early day Jess. I'll make a little emote. What system as how does it cost? I don't understand the question, J-Man. Can you repeat it? Do you mean this? It's on Steam for $10. Amy's playing Backfighter. If that were true, she would be the only one missing. Amy didn't know what she was messing with. That thing has its own agenda. This could have been prevented. Paul didn't have to. I digitized the CD, Rook. You need to watch it. Show me, Ruby. This was on it, too. Okay. Let's go. You must have been napping? Well, wake the fuck up.
Hey, Ruby.
Stupid proud of her stupid life.
I don't know how much time I have left.
2 minutes and 12 seconds.
I hope the phone is safely in your hands and you're looking through it as I speak. These Beldam hauntings. There's more to it. It's not a ghost or specter. It's more than that. It's something else. It's called a simulacra.
They said the name of the game of the game!
It's weird. It's a manifestation of digital personas. I've got some documentation on it, and every manifestation is different. This one derives from the story of the Beldam hauntings, the one that we pass around. A persona that's larger than life, creating a simulacra that's more powerful than anything recorded before. There's no stopping it.
Well, I guess my
But there
job here
is
is done
a
then.
way that we could stop it from harming people.
Wouldn't that be
If the simulacra is
stopping it?
derived from the stories we tell, maybe we can change the story. If we change the story, will it change the manifestation? I've got a plan and a detailed way to execute it. You need the help of Thomas, Damien, and Karen. I've hidden it inside the phone.
Of course you
And
have,
this
Paul.
video is the key
I
to
feel
unlocking
like
it.
maybe just spelling it out for me would be fantastic. Instead of hiding it. Just put it in a
Ruby,
notepad.
You are the voice of Stone Creek. Your disdain for the city is clear, but I
feel
I
like
hope you
not
can
just her
find it in
disdain
your
for the
heart
city, her
to
disdain for
finish
absolutely
what I
everyone.
started. It's you. It's got to be you.
Was this an elaborate plan to come on to Ruby, Paul?
Good luck.
At the end of his, just Paul's gonna pop up and be like, actually, I wanted to ask you out on a date. It's a metaphor for my trauma. I swear to God, if I play one more goddamn horror game that's just a metaphor for your childhood trauma, look, listen, it's not always horror, okay? I'm this hilarious because of it, okay? Like, let's look on the bright side. There's more to these hauntings. Shut the front door. Exactly. I'm so sorry. Halloween party yesterday and we played Pictionary. Someone on our team got the word manifest. What did they do for it? What? Ate a lot of people. It really did. It ate a lot of people. The Beldam Rewrite Protocol. Statement: the menace that is the Simulacra, posing as the Beldam of Stone Creek, is an entity that materializes her legend into reality. The current story of the Beldam is untrue, warped over time and turning her into a malicious spirit, when she's actually a really nice lady that just wants to be your friend. Objective: to neutralize the Simulacra, I will change the collective consciousness of the people of Stone Creek regarding the Beldam by revealing her truth using Atlas, that she was a kind and gentle soul who remained at peace till the very end, but she was snuffed out due to fear and bigotry. Hopefully by changing the Beldam story, the Simulacra will have no choice but to follow it. Look, he's made a little thing. He's like, go from devil to angel to the people doing this, and then bop, bop, bop. Create a backdoor software known as the kill switch that allows an override script to upload multiple instances of the true Beldam, the fixer known as Persephone. Done. Hidden in phone. Okay. Acquire the Atlas override script from Thomas. He is highly protective of this, but he is a reasonable man that can be bought with the right price. Seek advice from Karen of Mistress of the Night on how to properly present the true Beldam into a new form. I gave Karen a map on where can we find remnants of the Beldam in its original form, hoping we can use it as a base to start changing the story. Update: I have found the earliest interpretation of the Beldam predating anything we have known and hidden it in my phone. The map Karen has will be the key to unlocking it. Wasn't I supposed to do... There was something... Oh yeah, this thing. I'm pretty surprised that the general... Wait, okay, they drew a man and then a party and we didn't get it before time ran out and we're pretty surprised. Oh, I'm sorry, she drew a stick man and then put genitals on the stick man. Is that what I'm understanding? not the stick man junk. I thought that's what you meant by playing a game of Hangman. Oh, because he is well hung. That's not what we meant, bestie. Draw a plus sign between them, so we didn't realize she was doing a compound world. Was she trying to do like Manifest Destiny? Is that what she's trying to do? What was the thing? At least I don't have to pay off my student loan. I can also be bought for a prize. I appreciate that Sammy was like, how much? I'll negotiate. Which, $1? Is that good for you? All right. So it was, what was it? Wasn't it a thing? Antler Beast? Antler Beast. We need an Antler Beast, Thrasher Lake, Beldam, and the final one was like these berries. So the woods surrounding Stone Creek is home to a creature. Blah, 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 blah. Wilson fled to the woods after a heist, and all they found of him was his packing equipment. Oh, this reminds me, I watched Significant Other last night. It was okay. If you like Predator style aliens in the wood type horror movies, it's a pretty good time. I'm not gonna say it's like a good one per se. It's got the same lady that was in It Follows, and then a dude I think that was on like True Blood. Okay, so I was thinking Stone Creek, Lake Beldam, Promise? Confirm. No. What about Ritual, Lake, Beldam, Promise? Confirm. No. Maybe it's not Symbol? No, Treasure, right? Because he was going to go find the treasure. So we go Treasure, Lake, Beldam, Promise? No. All right. We need to find where that is again. This stops if we change Bedlam's story. I'm too expensive for Sammy. You gotta know your own price, and you've gotta stick to it, okay? I have $3.50. I'm sorry, tell your sister you're not gonna be able to give that away. Instead, you gotta give it to Mango on the internet. The Simulacra is using Stone Creek's belief of the Beldam to grow stronger. She's part of our town's history as the villain. Reversing it is impossible. You can't change perception of a centuries-old legend overnight. What evidence did he have that she was a kind and gentle soul? Fuck if I know. He really didn't leave that behind. A few people knew about his plan. Damien, Karen, and Thomas, we spoke to them earlier. Why didn't they mention it? Why didn't he ask me? No, not the point. The steps to Paul's plan is extensive. It looks like some tasks are done and some are pending. We don't have all the pieces yet. I'm sorry about Paul, Ruby. Me too. It doesn't feel real. I just keep thinking that I'll see him again, and I heard his voice at the house. There weren't words I could understand, but it felt like all of him had finally gone. How should we split this? Like a bill? Let's just make sure that I'm not doing a one-person group project, okay? Oh my god, did you hear about Doctor Who? I'm mad. Disney is taking over Doctor Who, and I don't know how I feel about it. It's going to be a co-production with the BBC, but Disney is going to have creative control over some decisions, and I'm just not sure. But I understand why they're doing it, because Doctor Who is kind of dying. And they're obviously making some grand gesture plays to, like, try to bring interest back into the series. You have to do it without me. Rook, ever since my run-in with the Beldam, I feel cornered. Someone's watching. Oh, you're just backing out? Okay. Hearing voices, get out the house. It's probably carbon monoxide poisoning. Like, you need one of those little things that tells you. The BBC didn't run out of money, but apparently they just decided they're being very vague about it, you know, Aaron? Where they're like, oh, we sold it, we think it'll be great, and Disney has enough money that it can go to new heights. It's all that kind of bullshit. But of course they're bringing back, like, Russell T Davies, and they're changing stuff, and I'm not gonna spoil, but I saw the end of the last episode. The Jodie transformation. And I'm like, I don't know how I feel about it. It's too late for me, but it doesn't know about you, I think. I'll buy you all the time I can. If it's busy with me, then you can finish what Paul started. I have to go, Rook. Goodbye. I'll speak to Thomas. Okay. So first things first. I'm the realist. Where in the world does Carmen City? Something else has made its way into Paul. Use Vanguard and get Ruby to the front entrance without getting detected. Oh, yeah, I didn't do that. Get the kill switch app, obtain the Beldam component, gain access to Mira servers. Okay, we don't have that. Thomas, I need something from you. What, are we friends? I know that you wouldn't know what that is, but... We've all read the stuff about the Beldam, but I really want to know who is she? Is the Beldam even real? I'm talking about the individual, not the witch in the legends. It'll be interesting to know what kind of person she was. Oh, I forgot my noir music today. We should put on our noir music. That way we can have some kickin' jams to listen to while we try to solve our stuff. And also look up BBC, Disney, Doctor Who. Yeah, it was announced Tuesday morning. Global partnership. Yeah, and they're trying to reach new audiences because they feel like the audience of Doctor Who is dying, which I don't think the audience of Doctor Who is dying. I feel like the audience of Doctor Who is not happy with the way that it's been. I stopped watching Doctor Who, I want to say at the end of Capaldi's run, because I didn't really like Capaldi or the way that was being handled, and then Jodie seemed nice. I loved her in The Lonely Assassins, but I just didn't really vibe with, like, the storylines. I know I still need to catch up. I'm going to at some point. I don't see the point. She's dead either way. Why not just enjoy her as she is? A ghost story. That's the thing though. She wasn't always a story. There was a person before that. To know her, maybe we should unpack the legend. There might be some truths to it. My friends and I performed a seance last night and we got to talk to the beldam. You won't believe what she said. This is clickbait. I'll buy it. What did she say? Mind your business. That'd be me as the beldam. Annoyed at the terrible grammar. It should be Doctor Who. I swear. It should be Doctor Who and it should just be about the Who. I must slumber again for 1,000 years. To stay packed up, actually, thanks. Mind your business. Back when I thought it had disappeared off the Sci-Fi Network, but also the ends of the series got super duper corny and I hated it. But that kind of fits with Disney. That's the thing. I feel like it could work in a weird way, right? If they bring back the corniness, but also the fun. I feel like it might work. I want to see her in more stuff. Have you watched Broadchurch? I actually really enjoyed Broadchurch and her in it. I do have to say, I still feel, and I stand by it, that the first female doctor should have been Olivia Colman. But that's me. Why do all the doctor's girlfriends end up with some terrible fate? Is his penis cursed? Not is his penis cursed. Darn his dick. That is a great ad. Like, you have seen Broadchurch? Good. Yikes, that's possible based on what we know about history. My other thoughts are that she could have belonged to a different settlement that perished. Or what if the beldam was part of a scouting team they sent ahead? Wait, maybe not the second one now that I think about it? Wish we had a name. That would lead to so much more. Same, gosh, they really killed everything about her. Her name, her person, what about the legend is even worth celebrating at this point? I don't mean this as a flex, but I'm part of the Woods family from her story. The beldam is my great-aunt's favorite subject. There used to be diaries that Magdalena kept before she died. The writing is hard to decipher since language has evolved so much. From what they could translate, Magdalena frequently wrote about a woman she deeply admired. This person was quite the pillar for Stone Creek. The founding families barely lifted a finger to support this town. What we have now is thanks to her. My family is certain this refers to the beldam. Some of the entries are similar to the tales we have about her now. What the fuck? Say more. Why didn't anyone else know about this? Because somewhere along the line, my family donated the diaries to the Stone Creek Library to be preserved. They were supposed to be shared on their website, but it's been decades, and I wouldn't be surprised if they were destroyed at this point. It's a flex that the beldam killed your great times 100 grandma? Can you give me a call? I sent you a message with my number. 100% that's a flex. I'd be super excited about that shit. Like, look at this. I'm part of this witch line. It's a screwdriver. Don't I said the same thing about Aquaman? I was like, I feel like Jodie Whittaker's very good, right? But Olivia Colman as the Doctor, I genuinely believe in my heart and soul would have, like, revamped the series. I feel like it was a misstep. And it's nothing against Coleman. I just feel like the writing was not good enough to carry the series itself. So you needed someone that was an incredibly charismatic daughter. And there's something about Olivia Colman. But I'm also obsessed with Olivia Colman, so I'm like, maybe I'm just wrong. I don't know. I feel like I'm missing something. Maybe we go Thrasher Lake? What if it's not Lake? What if it's Treasure? So I go like, I know the first one's Antler Beast. So we go... something that's just not working. Which one was it that I could look at the little Atlas Jabber integration? Because we got Antler Beast, Thrasher Beldam, and then the Promise. I'm wondering if we change the names. Let's go, instead of Lake, let's go Stone Creek, Treasure, Beldam, Promise. No. Ritual, Treasure, Beldam, Promise. 2 + 2 is 4 - 1, that's 3 quick maths. Everyday man's on the block.
Just browse,
some old trees. Thank you for the 3 months in a row, Ramrock. Welcome on in. We're playing Simulacra 3 today. It's like a spooky horror mystery game with FMV elements. We're trying to track down this witch story. Props to their graphic designer for making that Excel table look nice, right? Some of these, I will say, a lot of the graphics in these games are top fucking notch. I do enjoy it quite a bit. I can't really read that much. There's Jeff. That's Amy's art studio. Also, Mary, did I say hi to you? Hi, Mary. I love you. I hope you're doing well. We greatly urge you to stay indoors. Did Paul ever tell you about the Belgium rewrite protocol? Is it FMV spooky? I really want to play at dead of night now that you can play the whole game. When I originally got it, Blossoming Sun donated it to me, and I couldn't play it all because they wouldn't let you play the end. It's like the Case Files of Paulette Williams I wanted to play, but they don't want you to play the end. And I feel like with mysteries, that's particularly bad. Beldam, what? Why does that sound familiar? Oh no. The last time I saw him, we got into an argument about it. Paul was trying to tell me about some symbol and his plan to stop it. He said to save Stone Creek, he needed access to Mira's servers so he could run a program to wipe every trace of it. When I wouldn't listen, he got upset. That was the end of it. Now I realized that he wasn't asking for permission. Paul went through with it, didn't he? Even if he did, he never gave it to anyone. But he didn't reply. He just went offline. Is your relationship over? I'm so sorry. I cannot assist you. If my stream ruined your life in any way, shape, or form, you are not entitled to financial compensation. But you are entitled to this sick-ass base. I'm sure they'll come around. Did you put in the fact that we would be called Tit Burns and Spider Bite? I think that'll help. But I'm still supposed to be grateful there's an exploit in my servers thanks to him. That bastard. Being all honorable and crap, you can't have access. Mira is on the verge of a massive growth. The state of this town, and not to mention the missing employees, is hindering that. There's no room for mistakes, unless there might be something to make this a mutual exchange. I have a proposition for you. In the stream right before you reveal the mystery, can I tell you a secret? I have never watched The Sopranos. I really want to. I have HBO Max and I've been thinking about doing it. But I keep feeling like I should watch House of Dragons first because everybody keeps talking about it. And I like Game of Thrones, although I also never finished that one. Is it your friends all respond immediately? Oh, if Cart was in this game, they would have responded. Finally, there's some sense in your after all. Do they use proper grammar though? Game, set, match, Sammy. Finally, there's some sense in your after all. Mira's in talks with Jabber about a partnership. Paul was supposed to design a prototype to secure the deal. Without it, it all falls apart. As luck would have it, he took it with him when he left. If you could find the program and send it to me, I'll give you full access to our servers. Go wild, save the town, do what you want. Just like that, what's the catch? It was not great, you didn't miss much. Well, I feel like they got ahead of the books, so they didn't know what was going on, so they just kind of made up their own shit. And I heard nothing but good things about it. Well, bad things about the end, good things about the series as a whole. And I like the first couple seasons, but that was based on the books. I feel like the end of Game of Thrones was the way I felt about Dexter. Everybody was really upset about Game of Thrones, and I was like, this is how I felt when Dexter ended. And then Dexter debated me again! Because I didn't like New Blood. I didn't like the end of it. It was so good up until the end, and I was like, how could you do this to me twice? No catch. I may be a hard sell, but I'm not a monster. The Jabber deal is integral to securing Mira's future. Imagine connecting all that is special about Stone Creek to the rest of the world. Tourism, talent, exports, you name it. Who knows, if things go well, an acquisition might be on the table. That means what's happening here might spread. That's a terrible idea. We shouldn't do that. Because I don't know if you all have like that one show where you watched it religiously and then it had a terrible ending. I have a few. I feel like True Blood was also in there. Hello, entertainment! I will say I preferred the books, but I sound like such a hipster, Ramrock. I sound like such a hipster, like, oh, I prefer the books. The books were better. Yeah, that's what I said. What's with the ominous tone? With Jabber, Mira's position will be solidified as the lifeblood of this town. Pauls was on board the project since the start, but he pulled back last minute. Now that we're both in a little conundrum, we can help each other out. So I'll ask you again, will you get Paul's prototype? Fine, I'll do it. Here's the thing, right? I feel like Game of Thrones is basically House of Cards, but with fancier dress. So, like, if you don't really like heavy political thrillers, you're probably not gonna enjoy it. Araxi, what up? Adorable Araxi. Enjoy your lurk. Enjoy your work lurk. Oh, everybody go follow Araxi too. I actually enjoyed the Twilight book series. Sorry, not sorry. I love the Twilight movies. Fight me in the streets. I'm sorry. I love them because they're so cheesy. Like, hang on tight, Spider Monkey. You can't. You named my daughter after the Loch Ness Monster? That was a spiritual experience for me. I watched them during the beginning of, like, the Panorama of Shitoken. But I've never read the Twilight books. I want to, kind of. I started reading the 50 Shades of Grey book and I couldn't make it through. Well, actually, I knew you'd understand. Now let's not waste any more time. Where can I find your program? Somewhere on his phone, most likely. I've seen him hide files there before. Strange, but it works. If I remember correctly, the file was labeled as Atlas Jabber Integration, the fucking thing I'm trying to get into. Alright, his early notes revealed that he placed it somewhere securely in his mail. That's all I got. Find it. Okay, so we know that... Wait, is there a new place here? Oh, maybe we... No, it's saying the map has a new place. Hello? Okay, I don't see a new place on the map. Oh, we got a new video. It's probably just gonna be him vibing, working from home, you know? She lured you in with the whisper. She lured him in with the like the whisper scatting. Vampire, some blood and gore. 15 minutes later, click off button. It's so funny though. So you can click on the videos now. That's exciting. We couldn't do that yesterday. That might have been what they were patching. These are still silent though. I was wondering if they might have like added more video to them or something. Some audio to them. All right, the Beldam Origins. Man, we have some more podcasts. I don't think I've listened. I haven't listened to Symbol Speculation, and I don't think I've listened to these. So we'll need to listen to those as well.
Some initial thoughts about the symbol. Listen up, me.
Oh no, I have listened to this.
It's very possible that this symbol is I've been studying the story of the Beldam for many years, and I never thought I'd ever need to look into how to stop
Try to
her.
enjoy the wedding, Sammy.
In light of recent events, I've
Many congrats to your sister. I hope they have a congrats on their loving each other. I hope that you get good food at least. Still some cake. I threw it recklessly if it was a GTA. I just drive recklessly in general, so have a stupid good time. The Whisper Scat Monster strikes again. You know how it is. You're just sitting alone, and then it's
diving
just boo
deeper
boo
into
boo
her
boo
origins,
boo boo.
hoping to find some sort of weakness. I've been scouring Atlas's social media for any leads, and something caught my attention.
This Instagram
there are
ad.
small mentions
There's
here
20%
and there about what
off
is
at Target.
known to be the true Beldam.
Oh, and that too.
What is the true Beldam? Is the current narrative about her wrong? I need to find out. I don't have time to trace every single source. I I need to pick carefully. I spoke to several people.
And just manage your time more efficiently,
Most
Paul.
of them are the
Abba,
elderly,
how'd
more
your
in
blood
touch
work
with the
go?
past. I can confirm that the Beldam that we know and fear now is a false narrative,
you're hydrated.
twisted and perpetuated by the loudest and most influential people of this town over many generations. Crap, my blog. No time for that. What is important is that all of them confirm that the true Beldam is a kind
That's how I started
and
blogging
gentle
too.
woman
I was
who,
just like,
despite
whatever.
being outed and killed, kept her hopeful nature till her demise.
Not gonna worry about it.
Another thing I can confirm is that records are probably scattered around town, hidden in storage or left forgotten in obscurity, except for one. An old artist lane that was demolished and turned into a junkyard.
Damn!
According to them, a mural of the
15
true Beldam
minutes?
can be found. I
You must have
found it.
hydrated so well.
A photo of the true Beldam. It's real. If I can get this out to the masses, I can change the narrative, but perhaps even encourage people to dredge the truth out in the open. It's time to use the simulacra's nature against itself. Save Stone Creek. I've locked the photo in my phone for now. I just need to get all the other pieces ready for the protocol.
Yeah, his name's
Don't have
Paul
much time
Castillo.
left.
He's actually really pretty good in this.
Ruby, if you're listening, everything is here. In
Let me
this
see. Do we have a
phone.
picture of Paul still? I think we have a
Stop
picture of Paul
this
somewhere in here.
monster. Save Stone Creek.
Where the fuck is he? Is it in this? I think we took a selfie. Did we take a selfie? Or do we have it in our notes? Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? There's so many things I've downloaded. This is like my actual phone. Oh yeah, he's this guy. The guy that's in all the videos. The guy that was getting eaten on the carpet. Don't take that out of context. But he was getting eaten on the carpet. He's dead now. Rest in peace, Paul. And your girl's got to figure out this Poobla, I think. Hold on. Was it in my mail? Where was it? Atlas Jap. Wait. Yes. Okay. So, should you forget, the icons of Stone Creek will guide you. Dyson sponsorship? We probably could. Oh my god! We be sucking, and then it's just us reviewing Dyson vacuums. Oh, Tim Burns and Spider Bite. We be sucking, and then it's just us reviewing vacuums. Holy shit! I hydrated like a mofo. I mean, Abba, you were like minute by minute telling us how much you were hydrating. I was worried you were gonna like overhydrate, but clearly it paid off because 15 minutes. I'm so proud of you. Congratulations. I'm glad it went well. I'm glad it went smooth. Smooth as silk. All right, so we've got the Antler Beast. I really feel like the Antler Beast, Lake, Beldam, and then these. So what is it about the Antler Beast? We need like a single word. So the wood surrounding Stone Creek is home to a creature crafted by the Beldam. An animal so bent out of shape that its form is perverse, monstrous. Those who've encountered it latch onto one detail. Its horns are a horrific sprawled mess as tall as trees. If you dare leave the marked path, you just might come face to face with the Antler Beast. The most known account of the Antler Beast belongs to Griff Wilson, a criminal who lived in Stone Creek back in the 1800s. Wilson fled to the woods after a heist, and all they found of him was a pack carrying some mining equipment and a map, scribbled over a letter to his wife. It's here where he documents his stay in the woods. Forgive me, this is how I planned, blah, 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 we were gonna leave. Led me to a mine with riches, but I fear I've walked into hell. These woods are unnatural. It feels like days since I've started my journey, yet the sun has not set. Even once, the trees are dense, and listen, I realize there is a creature that stalks me amongst them. It follows me closely. I can feel its movements. I'm trying to look for like keywords. Other strange sightings and attacks have been known to happen in Stone Creek's woods, coincidentally most hidden deep within its acres, where Griff went in search of that mine. There's not mine, right? Am I overlooking mine? Is there like there's arc, symbol, overcome, treasure? But treasure could also be the lake because that's literally what it is. Special suck episode. Yes. That the Beldam was actually very, very nice. Yeah, that's basically what we're doing. We're trying to PR manage the Beldam. These ball vacuums are seriously misnamed. Okay. Return? No. I don't think it would be ritual. I really feel like Stone Creek, right? Because it's like a criminal from Stone Creek, it's a mine from Stone Creek. We go treasure, Beldam, promise? No. God damn you! Alright. Gotta figure this out. Okay. The final resting place of the Beldam treasure is the only thing you'll find on its shores. Magdalena was present when the town turned on her friend. In the Mona case, she was bewitched and attacked those who fought to free Stone Creek. After the event, Magdalena went into a catatonic state. Those who cared for her said that her gaze was permanently fixed towards the direction of Treasure Lake. On the rare occasion she spoke, she asked to visit the Beldam, saying she hears her friend call. I feel like this is one of those situations where it's got to be treasure, right? Everything is like treasure, treasure, treasure. And I feel like lake is too. It's obviously got to be treasure or lake. But what would the first one be? There was something... Unless well, no, promise should be good. Because we could, if we say the mine, promise could also be one. I wanted to look. There was like a random thing with Griff Wilson somewhere in here. Treasure Lake, that's what I'm almost leaning towards. Let's try it. Might as well. I'm going to do promise instead of ritual. And then I'll try it the other way. No. Okay, we were both wrong. Because I was thinking treasure could be the mine, treasure could also be the lake. But I don't... Let's look at Elm. Let's look at Blessings of the Elm. Elm beads are a rare flower. Unbreakable, but see, it means promise. Stone Creek held true to their meaning. From luck to misfortune. I feel like it's got to be promise. I feel like that one's right. The real treasure is the friends we made along the way. And that friend was the Beldam. Hashtag the Beldam is actually nice. Make it trend. Maybe not the Beldam in and of itself. When Stone Creek was first settled, the Beldam a blessing a curse. Many experienced terrible fevers, tremors, and hallucinations. The Beldam was the source of all the death. Subway or Jimmy John's? Subway. 100% Subway. I don't like either very much, right? Okay, I don't really do like the sub sandwich thing much. Usually, I want to like Jimmy John's, right? But one, the person that runs Jimmy John's, absolute asshole. Two, they hurt my mouth. Why are like Jimmy John's sandwiches, like the fillings are so good in Jimmy John's sandwiches, but they like are rocks. Like they're just like, hey, here's delicious fillings, and we put 2 slabs of concrete on the outside. So like it's just so thick, and you're chewing for so long. Subway, like their meatball marinara slap. I also love their spicy Italians. I haven't been to a Subway in forever, but Subway is the jam. Italian herbs and cheese bread. Oh, fuck me up. Now I want Subway. Same question to everyone. Subway World Headquarters is in your hometowns, and those jerks don't give us discounts. Wait, did you just like show up to their house? You're like, hey, I just wanted to let you know. I live in this town, so you should give me a discount, because I don't know if that's going to work. What if it's leave? Because he left his wife? No, that don't make sense. What about Armageddon? Could be Ark. I don't. Complete the phrase. Wait, is it not just 4 words? Is it supposed to be a phrase? Like, genuinely? Return? Leave, treasure, lake ritual? Is that what we're trying to do? Like, Spooby, if free. I'm a heathen who just wants pizza subs.
Life
I've
is not
never
earned
tried
by
their
begging.
pizza subs.
Life is earned through doing puzzles.
For real, though. I just don't understand this. So if we look at the... Let's look at the mail again. Atlas Jabber integration. Reply with your passphrase. Should you forget, the icons of Stone Creek will guide you. It's great. I get flatbread, though. See, I haven't tried their flatbread either. I feel like I'm missing out. Until a friend introduced me to... Oh my god, that friend is a friend indeed. That friend... Amazing. Keep them in your life forever. Italian herbs and cheese is amazing. I will say, I don't like how expensive sides are, because I do like to get chips with, like, Subway sandwiches. And I'm like, it's so... They had eggplant roll-tini secret menu. You know, my aunt actually runs a Subway. I will say, Subway employees are stingy on shit sometimes, and I understand that they have, like, a set thing that they're supposed to do, but it's like, can I just have one more triangle cheese? For the love of all that's holy. Also, Matt, how are you? How are you doing? How's the babu? It tears at my flesh to join them. Leave Stone Creek like we had planned. Somehow I will be there with you. I feel like maybe... Bam, I feel like I'm missing something. What is going on? Why am I, like, not seeing something? Save, Stay Strange, Stone Creek. Thrasher Lake, Elm Beads, Antler Beast. Hanging out with my dog. Finally was able to get my meds because there's a big shortage on them. I saw. I thought it's been kind of concerning. And I feel like a lot of people are being dismissive about it. Like, there is, like, a genuine medicine shortage that's going on right now. Like... Alright, return, treasure, lake, ritual? No. Stone Creek? Lake. Belgium Promise. No. Ritual? Treasure, Belgium Promise? Doesn't make sense. Why is it not like... It doesn't make sense to me. Well, here's the funny thing, right, Mango? It was like, oh, do you need a hint? I'll help you if you need a hint. And then she's like, just kidding. Once you start the game, you don't get hints anymore. You can go suck a dick. Because I feel like I'm just doing this wrong. This bit I'm not sure about. Part of me is almost tempted to look it up because I don't understand the truth. Maybe we need to do something more before we do this. Maybe this blog. Like, no, you don't understand. Yeah, it's like, that's the difference between being able to do their daily activities. I just don't understand people with, like... I think we need to have more information about her to be able to do that. I just think that people are just, they don't understand invisible illnesses. And there's a particularly bad habit with people right now of doing that. Where they're just kind of like, oh, I'm good. Everybody's great. I'm not affected by this. Got any great value brand chips back there? A lot of times I will end up just like taking my sandwich to a separate location, like a criminal, and just eating something there. When I was a kid, my dad would sometimes have us get like Subway sandwiches, and then we would walk and get these like potato strips from another place. So I'm just like used to it at this point. I feel like Treasure Lake. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just look it up. I don't know if I have the patience today. I don't know what it would be. I feel like it's right there. It's gonna be staring us in the face. I'm positive of it. But I have no idea. Unlearn from work? Yo, Jen. I'm looking up something because I don't understand what this is. I feel like I had a good idea of it. Initially. Oh, Jesus. They're all... I forgot. Yesterday when I was gonna, like, look something up, it was just all video walkthroughs, which is not ideal. Because basically, we've got a thing that says these will guide us. So we have Antler Beast, Lake, Beldum, this. But I don't see any keywords that match this other than Stone Creek and maybe Treasure. Because there's nothing about the creature itself or anything of that nature. Now I've got to like... I hate video walkthroughs. Because you're having to like scrub through and basically try to see. And with a game like this, there's really no differentiation between what they're doing. Wait, no? I don't even see them doing this. But this is what I have to do to progress the story. I'm sure I'm overlooking it. Y'all, we might end up having to just brute force it, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to even find where it's at in these videos. That works for me, but it's like popular, I guess, so I don't have to worry about running out of it yet. Yeah, I feel like it's only certain brands that are being affected. You actually accomplished something this week and it feels so good. What did you accomplish? So I cannot be of help. Albie, usually I'm pretty good at detective games. Like in the past, I've been good at them. But lately, I've just been kind of like stressed and I'm having trouble thinking. And I don't really want to spend a huge amount of time on it. It feels like it's more of a like I don't want to spend a huge amount of time like trying to go over the same things over and over again, which is basically what you have to do. I think it's a patience issue. That's what it is. I always get bad at detectiving as soon as I lose my patience. When I don't have a lot of patience, my like detective skills drop intensely. Where I'm just like, okay, what is the thing? Because there's no keywords here. Okay, we're gonna I'm gonna look it up on here and see if that will help. Maybe I can find it somewhere else. Maybe there's another person. First person shooter? I know. You're like a god. You're a god gamer when it comes to Overwatch, it sounds like. Okay, so we've got Amy. I see that. Okay. Maybe I can like root myself in a specific area. Beldum photo. Okay, we did all that. We did all that shit. All right. They're looking around. Wait, no, they already have it. It looks like they have something. So I've got to figure out when they got it. No, I feel like they already got it. Did they get it like ages ago? Maybe it's super easy and I'm just overthinking it. Because that's been a big problem with me with this game. It's just overthinking things. Did they have it at the beginning of this? Because they've got like this special overlay on their phone. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they've got a special overlay. So did they get it in a separate part? I swear to God. Now it's like, at this point, if it's going to take longer to try to find somebody's answer, I'm tempted to just try to solve it myself. Because if I'm going to have patience to to go through the fucking videos, since nobody is writing out a thing. Now I'm wondering if it's not that. I'm looking. I'm checking some stuff out. Oh shit. This actually might be useful because I don't know where this is. Paradox hour. That's the one I want. You know what? I'm just gonna fucking look it up. I'll just try to do it myself. Fuck it. It's gonna take 45 years to literally scrub through those videos. We're just gonna try to solve it ourselves. If we get really stuck, we'll figure it out. Time code your puzzles on your walkthroughs if you're gonna insist on doing a video playthrough. Go into Subway and pull a Harvester. Mommy! I miss Harvester. Harvester is such a good game. I'm excited for the Phantasmagoria remaster. And this week we created a bot that gets the cloud token. Hell yeah, Jen. Congratulations. Show us your search history. No. Alright, it's all about tit burns and spider bites. Video game phone helplines. I would be calling them every day. I way overcomplicate things all the time. So it's probably just something like that. Okay, I did see this. This was where I needed to look at this. So we have planned to propose to his longtime sweetheart during a romantic stroll through the woods. However, instead of an everlasting union, the young couple came away with another memory that's sure to stay with them so long as they live. A pair of severed hands strung together and tied around a great oak tree. According to law enforcement, the dismemberment could have occurred a few days prior. A simple gold band was found on the ring finger of the corpse's right hand. Okay, so do we have anything here that indicates to us what that would be? Allegedly, of course, blah, 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 blah. How many combinations could there be? Honestly, if any of you have an idea, feel free. Symbol? Lake, Beldam, Promise? I feel like I'm right about the Beldam Promise, but I don't know anything else. Return, Ritual, Promise, Stone Creek, Leave, Lake, Beldam Promise. And since it does not giving me any idea, and there's 16 words, I think we can crack it by next week. I think we'll be good. I'm also just like super distracted right now. Things are a little bit different at the house, so it's also just a little bit distracting sometimes. I'm not used to it yet. So I'm trying to get used to it. Everywhere but the nearby lake where a mysterious woman lived. It's not woman, it's not place. There's no curse, there's no blessing. Like, why would Stone Creek be in there? So here's the thing, and here was my initial thought, right? So I initially thought that Ritual, right? Because the Antler Beast was created by the lady, the Beldam. And the Antler Beast killed Griff Wilson in the woods. Griff Wilson was trying to find a treasure. So we can say it's either one of three things. Ritual, treasure, or I don't think it would be Beldam because it's that. Then we have Thrasher Lake, which is the Magdalena, who's a friend of the Beldams. So we have Lake, we have treasure. There's gotta be something. Okay. Elm beads. Promise seems to be the most likely one for this. We don't really have anything else. It's like, you know, held true to their meaning. Mix that in. They were favorable gifts. This belief persisted through times of war where soldiers would receive the flowers as keepsakes. Something to remember. See, promise of returning home. But it's promise, but it's also returning? And isn't the return one of the other things? So maybe promise is wrong. They're omens. Areas where the flowers have been abundant have been struck. Trees as a way to restore them. All right, let's look at her. Lighten up, don't make a frown. See, I feel like, okay, Beldam could be Stone Creek because we've got, like, the Stone Creek connection with Beldam. Before her death. Okay, let's try this. Treasure Lake Ritual Promise. I think we've tried that one. Yeah, that's a negatory. But we could do, what if we say Ritual Lake Stone Creek Return? No. Ritual Treasure Stone Creek Return. No. Ritual Lake. No. Let's try this. Ritual Treasure Beldam Promise. No. Ritual Treasure Stone Creek Return. Promise. What if we do Beldam Return? No. Okay, what is this fucking passphrase? I don't understand it. This doesn't make sense to me. This makes no sense to me. Because the game's like, they're right here. This is where you need to be looking. If somebody's gone into hiding, you'll need to find a token to return a promise. People in the past used to think it would be nah, blah, 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 blah. Could be. Do we have Legend? Legend's not one of them, right? No. Armageddon. Could be like the Beldam is a symbol, so we could replace Beldam with symbol. We could do Ritual Lake Symbol Promise. Okay, Ritual Treasure Symbol Promise? No. I just don't think it would be treasure. Why would the first one be treasure? That makes no sense. Okay, we gotta go back.
Yes.
What?
Ritual Lake Beldam Promise.
That's what I've done. Are you shitting my dick? Ritual Lake Beldam Promise? There's no way. I've done that one. Yeah, it's not working. Is that what worked for whoever you're watching?
Mm-hmm.
That's what worked. Oh my god. Are you shitting me? Guys.
That means it's probably procedurally generated.
But it can't be procedurally generated because it's the same clue. He would be getting the same clue then. Because there's an email. This is what happened with Plague Tale 2. I was doing a puzzle and I thought I was stupid and it was broken. And this keeps happening to me and it's driving me up the wall. It's driving me up the wall because I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. Restart from last save. We might have to exit out and see if we can come back in. Because G-Nutter High, I think that the game broke. Because see, look, Antler Beast, Lake, Beldam. Okay, so it makes sense. Does he have a thing where he looks at the email so that you can see? Can I confirm that? Because it's basically 4 icons. Which that's basically what I had at the beginning. I'm gonna exit. Ah! No! I'm okay with it as long as it's like you're not crazy. We just did the one. Yeah, that was like the first one we did because that made sense to me because it's like you have the ritual. Well, not the first one. I think we did Stone Creek. Or we did Treasure, one of the two.
Like that. That's him.
Okay.
And then right after.
I don't think this is the right email. Yeah, no, this is a C Council. There it is. Okay, there it is. That's the same one that I have. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? I don't understand. Okay, at least I'm not an idiot. All right, I'm a puzzle guide. Everything's fine. I'm not dumb. I'm just games are testing my will to live. Okay. Ritual Lake Beldam.
Cutscene after that, by the way. For the ending. Or at least.
Wait, no, it looks like he's not getting the right one there. No, it did. Did he just have to click it a bunch of times? Did he just have to click it a bunch of times? Is that what happened? I don't understand what's going on. Because that's the one, and it goes in, and he has the thing after. If you had it right and the game was just broken. If I had it right and the game was broken, I think we're gonna move on probably to Play Tell. But maybe we have to spam it. I was assuming something would happen after, so I never spammed the button. Gene Utter, how are you? When in doubt, don't doubt yourself, I think is the main thing here. I keep doubting myself instead of just being like, what the fuck is going on? Okay, so this put me back here.
No.
Charlotte, yo, thanks for the 16 months. This game might be busted. I'm gonna run through this conversation with Thomas real fast so we can go through. How are you doing? I hope you're well. I'm gonna run through this conversation with Thomas. And then we'll see. If it's busted, what I'll do is I'll maybe just message them and be like, hey, I was playing this and I got to this point and I can't get past it. And we can try to revisit it. Like, it would have to be probably next week sometime.
Nothing happens after you solve.
But I already did that. But I have to integrate. I have to get this integration. Maybe it's not what we're supposed to be doing. I have no idea. Like, this guy is saying we need to do Atlas Jabber integration. But we'll see. We'll figure it out. It's broken. I do the right thing. It's user error, you know? It was something I always had a problem with when I worked in IT support. In IT support, I always wanted to be like, oh, it's not the user's fault. So I was very like open to all options. And I always liked IT support in a way because it was like a puzzle that I solved. So, I was really excited about it, but I feel like sometimes you have to have the mindset of like, this thing is wrong and I'm doing it right. That just makes me feel better because it's like, okay, well, clearly it's the right call. It just came out 2-3 days ago. I don't think there was much press about it. It just kind of came out low key. I feel like that's how a lot of FMVs have been coming out lately. Yeah. Okay, so full transparency, I did get a code for it. I don't think it's as solid as the other ones, unfortunately. I think that it is fun, and I really love the Simulacra games, so I'm enjoying myself, but I don't think it's as solid as the other two. Well, technically 2.5, because there's also Pipe Dreams. I preferred those. I think that they added a new map system where that you have to connect timeline things chronologically. I'm not really keen on that. And we were having a bit of a problem with some of the puzzles. I don't think it's weird because the puzzles are in a way very self-explanatory and not at the same time. Like right now, it looks like a puzzle might be busted for me. So I'm just kind of having to, we had to look it up. And now I'm kind of having to figure out what's going on. I'm having to go through some stuff I already did. Okay, let's just, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna just hold on for that. That's so great. Thomas, I'm so happy for you. Okay. We're gonna do ritual. Lake Beldam Promise. That was it, right? Okay. Uncovering the Beldam. Amy's blog. Yeah, I don't know. It's not doing anything. So basically, once we get done with this conversation, if there's no way forward, I'm gonna probably say we call it. Which sucks, because I really would like to... You won't regret this. I'm gonna try it after he finishes speaking, so we can see. Wait, what is this? Wait, what is that? I was just hitting stuff at random. Wait, what? Wait, did clicking on stuff at random actually get me more information this time? What is fucking going on? I don't understand. Apparently just clicking shit at goddamn random got me a file. What is going on? Okay, so Paul's gone, Ruby. You know this. That's not true. He's here. Paul, you're here. This is it. Our last case. What do you mean? I think you saw something more in me, something good. You tried to bring it out with this journey. It didn't work, Paul. Good isn't a switch, Paul. Good is a choice. You're confused, Ruby. I think I'm getting a bad ending now. Sorry, but I think I have to call this, like, right now. Must sleep. G-Nutter, that's totally okay. I completely understand. It's a bit of a cluster. I don't really understand what's going on, so I'm very confused. And I know it's not super, like, engaging at the moment. Get some sleep. Sleep well. I don't understand what's going on. Like, we went back in, and I chose, like, 2 different things, and now I seem to have gotten a bad ending. That's what this looks like. It looks like Ruby's now been taken by the demon. And I don't know what's going on.
You keep saying it's you. I'm not the person you think I am, Paul. The story is all I'm after. It's my only way out. I was never gonna give it up that easily. If you wanted Stone Creek safe, you should have asked someone else.
Okay, Thomas gave me complete access. So basically it's Paul's phone and Ruby's the person that was sending it, but I'm gonna ask Karen for advice next. Okay, so we just passed over the Thomas stuff now? All right, I'm so confused. Gain access to Mira's servers. Obtain the Beldam component. All right, okay, we're just not gonna worry about it. We're not gonna worry about it. I don't understand because I didn't have any of those options previously. So we're just gonna keep going forward, I guess. Karen, I have a video for you. It's Amy. One moment, please. I'll watch the death video in a minute. Heavens, this is why. You really didn't know what Amy was doing? You call yourself a psychic? Never. If I did, I wouldn't have strayed from her path. I wonder, is this why she wanted to hear more tales of the Bedlam? She said it brought her comfort, but was it all a lie? Thank you for this. I can't say it brings me peace, but there are answers at least. Is that all you wish to tell me? There's more. Do you know about the Bedlam Protocol? For her to respond to the video! It's like, okay, well, I'll just wait over here. Is that what he calls it? Paul explained something like that in theory. Paul wanted some advice on stopping the curse, Amy's curse. Curses cannot be stopped, not fully, but they can be transformed into something else. The symbol is at the center of it. If we alter the curse itself, we might be able to neutralize its effects, repurpose it to not do any harm. Could someone change this back to its original form? With enough knowledge and willpower, they could. But other than Amy and myself, there's no one in Stone Creek who could do it. Paul always theorized there's more to the Beldam story than what we know now. If that is true, that means the current form of the Beldam is false, and what we're looking for is the true interpretation of her. He was supposed to look for it, and I am not sure if he ever did. He sent me some sort of progress, but it looks incomplete. I feel like, okay, I'm not trying to be mean, but I feel like the game about halfway through started kind of going downhill a little bit. Like, there's way more misspellings. I feel like there's some problem. I don't really know what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, something is weird. Like, what is going on? Like, all of a sudden, it's just like, what is her true form? Also, my battery is at full now. Did you all notice that? My battery was like on empty yesterday. Rumors have it that she is a kind and gentle soul. Even in her last days, she never saw ill of the ones who wronged her, murdered her. It's what inspired me to author the tale you found to reach me. What did he send you? The map of the town with some scribbles and a few locations marked. I don't really understand it. Why not just make a new story? Rush development. I'm wondering, like, if as it got further on, they kind of rushed a little bit at the end. That would unleash more danger. Truth is what drives curses, even warped in its current form. The anger, the sadness is based on real feelings, but it is possible. I would need some sort of imagery, a representation of the real Beldam to perform the ritual again. Then the Beldam will be made into a benevolent force. Or I can tweak the curse, redirect the Beldam to a new target, the Richardsons, the town council, their wicked bloodline. We're basically taking down the rich. Eat the rich, which I'm all for. Fez, how are you? I mean, true. I plugged it in while I was gone last night. I will make it so she only wields her will against those who've wronged her. Leave it to me. With her true form, she'll be harmless? That is correct. The curse will still exist. At most, people might report some ghost sightings here and there, but her presence won't be as destructive as it is now. Amy is young, emotional. She unleashed her rage to the entire town. Perhaps I can remedy that. The town's owed to justice. So you can get revenge on behalf of Amy and the Beldam. 2 for 1 special. You know, I've lived all my life in Stone Creek. It's likely where I'll spend my last moments as well. So much time here, and I've lived most of it blinding myself to its faults. That's how Indiana living is too. Well, I can't pretend anymore. I can't pretend that this town isn't poison, that it doesn't force people into extremes. I can't pretend that my friend didn't lose her life as a result of it. That anger she felt at the end, I've had it in me tucked away. Now I feel every ounce of it. Redirecting the Beldam to the corrupt leaders of this town will be justice. Starts of a cold coming on, so I'm down for the count. I'm sorry, Fez. I hope it's nothing serious. I hope you can rest up too. Hydrate a lot. Take some vitamins. Perhaps not. The town has suffered enough. It can't get any worse. You know, they say laughter is the best medicine, so I'm glad you came in for a checkup. After all this, is that a risk you're willing to take? I'll prescribe a bunch of me over the next couple days. Think about it, Stone Creek would be a better place. No one would be driven to desperation again, not like Amy. We could prevent that. The suffering ends here. She made her choice. I mean, very accurate. Are they really choices if her hands were tied? She was misguided. I know I shouldn't accept responsibility for her fate, but my mind is too clouded to see otherwise. I have the power to turn the tides of this town, but the answer is unclear. I'm conflicted. You know what? Eat the rich. Yes, very well. I'm not used to this vengeance, but I do feel power in it. Stone Creek Town has suffered enough under their reign. It's time for their bloodline to end. Give me a moment. Yo, look at that! The Beldam weaponized. Like, fuck the Richardsons. They were really rude about the poor and everything. I'm hoping it's just a small cold, maybe just a reaction to our crazy weather. I was feeling like, I know allergies have been hitting people left, right, and center. I also had to take an allergy pill today because of the weather changes. So she just did some kick-ass fan art in a minute. I see you put some thought into this. She was like, I had it on my hard drive. We don't need to talk about it. I won't lie. I had this on my mind for quite some time. Unleash the Beldam once more. Turn this vengeful spirit into a merciless protector. Her revenge will be done. May she have mercy on us all. There's a different way to sin and nothing can be destroyed. It's in your head, Ruby! What did she show you? People floating, they're waiting to dance. Their atoms split and tear into her. Resisting won't fix this. Won't fix Stone Creek, won't fix me. It only disappears if I disappear. It's lying to you. She's about to be dead. Then does it bring me so much peace? You're invited to witness the end. I'm finally leaving Stone Creek. Where are you going? Thanks for that. I'm not gonna RSVP. Ruby, you there? Oh, it's like actual texting. Damien's last one. Let's finish this. Yes, okay. That you'll go missing? Oh, okay. Do you think it has meaning? It looks sinister. Whatever it represents can't be good. And well, something about it. If you find something else, I'd prefer if you left me out. What do you know about the Beldam rewrite? Rip Ruby! F's in the chat. I feel like it's both. Okay, so it starts off, right? And it's like really nice fall weather. And then it'll get incredibly cold. It snowed like last week. And then it'll be fine. Then it'll be back to fall weather. Then one day it'll be like summer. The counter curse? How did you find out about that one? Oh, Persephone's typing. All right, you got me. After Jeff, Paul told me all about it. Something about forcefully releasing the real image of the Beldam on Atlas. All I know is that he wrote some sort of software to do it, but it needs the other parts to work. What other parts? There are some things I can't get my hands on that Paul was persistent about. A backdoor script into Atlas, there's no way of getting that unless Thomas hands it over himself. That and some sort of long-forgotten records about the Beldam. I can't recover anything that was burned down or buried. Can you tell me about the apps? Sophisticated piece of tech it is. It's a deployment tool that enables users to replace any instance of images or videos throughout social media. Actually, the app should be preloaded on his phone. We just need to know how to find it and access it. Paul mentioned he gave you a key. A key? He didn't give me any key. All he gave me, notes, documents, contacts. Wait a minute. I remember now. Why didn't I see it before? I think I know how to access the app. Okay, well, then move it along. Let's keep it typing. I'm getting to it. Oh my god. Why is everybody like one of those people that writes in singular lines? So one of the stuff Paul sent me was a contact. It was just a word, not even a name, telling me that it's a way to access a killer app. I mean, I thought he was referring to the next coming of Jabber or something. I didn't think he meant an actual killer app. You know, to kill the Bedlam could also be Dead by Daylight. Can I have it then? Can we like... No! Yes, reluctant yes? He said to only give it to Ruby, but she's not here and you know her, so... Also, she's kind of possessed right now, so she's unavailable. This is so cool. It's as if his will compels those around him to finish what he started. So where is it? Here you go. Contact incomplete. Ugh. Okay, if my memory serves me right, when I asked him how to access it, he said, think of me when you want to access it. He gave me a wink as he said it, so that must mean something. Clarification, me as in Paul, not Damien. So I have to figure out his name. I have to put him as a contact in his own phone. It's all coming together. Paul and his crazy schemes to save this silly town. Go forth, fulfill his destiny. All right. So I need to go here. Yes, which one was it? You know what? I'm not gonna do it this way. I'll just go to the Persephone one and open it from there. And then we'll go, there's a picture of Paul. Paul. I don't remember his address. I'm gonna have to look it up on the map. Thankfully, we don't have to learn his name. By making an ARG! Man's had too much time on his hands. All right, that's the Richardson home, Paul's house. 111 Edding Street. At least we moved forward. I think the game had glitched. 111 Edding. Oh, I didn't realize it was going to be just straight up. The heating wars have begun. All right, let's try this. Yeah, well, it gets freaking hot in here. I got like 45 lights on my ass. Look at the little felt up lady. Okay, I don't know. Select file to upload. What? The Beldam weaponized, I'm assuming? I don't know what that would be, though. Oh, this was that one we watched where he gets wrecked. Where he gets riggedy. Is there anything else around here? Oh, no. Okay, I'm just gonna look through these real fast because technically we looked at these, but the game doesn't know that we looked at them. Okay. Can we do this? Pointed towards your face, not your ass? That does not sound like someone who's trying to get an OnlyFans with me. I think you're gonna need to reroute that mindset. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Okay, well, we did the things now. Damien's the last one. Let's finish this. Go forth, fulfill his destiny. I guess let's try this. I guess let's put this in here. I don't have another thing. Conversation? Upload failed. Okay. So basically I can put that there, but then I have to maybe a guide to the atlas. There you go. Take this. Okay. So I need another thing. Can I just have like the Richardson's home? I have absolutely no idea. Because we've got Paths to the Truth, but I don't think we have enough information for that. So now we're stuck again. What if I put the same? Can I put the same picture? No. Maybe? What happens if you just put the same picture twice? No. I don't think I have whatever this needs. And I obviously can't get in here. All right, let's look at objectives and see what the fuck's going on. I feel like this just gets very confusing towards the end. I don't understand what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay, the key to get the kill switch app, obtain the Beldam component, assemble the parts together on the kill switch app. So what are the parts? Do I have something else that I can get? Look for something labeled. Find the passphrase and enter it. That's the thing. I've got to send the Jabber prototype to Thomas, I think. Unless I can download whatever he sent me. This? Okay, no. He sent it. Just randomly clicking things worked. So now I can go here. And I should be able to use that as a kill switch. I'm assuming. Okay, we're good. Everything's fine. Because I was like, did he send the thing? But because we randomly clicked repeatedly on that one puzzle, it unlocked that, I think. Or just randomly clicking on his interactions. Who knows? Awaiting voice activation. The app needs a final voice activation. It's your voice. Wow, okay, cool. That's fantastic. Can I use one of her previous things? You're the final piece of the puzzle. I could use one of the others.
Hey, you're here.
I don't think this is gonna end well. Let's just
I
unlock
made a
that phone real
mistake.
fast.
But I can end it, Rook. You see that it's for the best. I'm not afraid anymore. I feel clarity.
I'm glad one of us does.
You should have felt it too by now.
Maybe
Don't
I
deny
should
its
join.
voice. Let it through. I can see it in your eyes.
What have you done?
I just embraced the truth.
You still don't get feet on this FaceTime. The Belgian was like, put on some socks before you make the call.
My pursuit was flawed. In trying to escape Stone Creek, I've become a symptom of the plague that haunts it. And the only way to move forward is to disappear. Left only as a memory, and soon, nothing.
They're painting, but their clothes are clean. I won't do this.
This isn't defeat, Rook.
It seems like defeat.
This is
One of multiple
Acceptance.
endings. Bitch, I'm about to end this
Stone
call.
Creek was doomed from the
I'm
start.
about to be like, and I'll
Keeping
call
it
someone
alive
else.
only damned anyone who tried. If this town and everyone in it wants to see itself to its end, then who am I to deny their wish? I am a part of it. Let me fade into nothingness.
My Chemical Romance starts to slowly fade in the background, like, hello, Miss Green Screen. You need to face this.
I don't know how.
It's called therapy.
What if I
Turn
screw up
Forrester
again?
High.
No!
Damn. Okay. Sorry, reception's getting bad. Can you move a little to the left of the creepy haunted attic that you're in? I guess they made this game on a budget. They were like, a room with painted on that? No, that's a security deposit gone. Oh, Jesus, are we staring at each other? Okay. You're like, you froze there.
Seen the
Couldn't
damage.
tell because you're being so creepy.
Remember Morgan? What I made you do to her?
Oh, yeah, the receptionist. Yeah, I thought
No one
Morgan
deserves
Freeman
that. No one
initially.
deserves that. I should have paid more attention. People were vanishing.
Well, it's hard to see them.
They look at me to honor their stories,
That's not the time.
to tell their truths. Instead,
I valued my own ambition over their cries for help.
I thought Morgan Freeman. I'm sorry. I was like, what did you do? I thought it was like Matthew Perry calling out Keanu Reeves.
That's what I keep telling myself. The truth is, all I wanted was a way out of town.
Girl, you got some like demons over your shoulders, and I think I made it worse.
I was blinded. And I forgot who I was. Stone Creek doesn't feel like home anymore.
Then like, look at a map.
It's a town
Look
of
at some
two
Zillow.
hearts. Its leaders bending everyone to their vision while the people get torn apart.
You're gonna love my
How can I save
Richardson
a town
Bedlam
that's so
plan.
torn at its core?
You're gonna love it.
I can't continue anymore. Let Stone Creek fight for its own soul.
Forget the town, stay for the people. Why am I so like a Stone Creek representative now? I would be like, get the fuck out.
Is it really
leave.
that easy? The people?
In real life, I would be like, actually, yeah, go. If you got the money, leave. I got a really good rent
am the
control
voice of
department.
the
I gotta stay. This is a commercial for migraine medication. Side effects may include Beldam. Terrible phone reception. Bendy knee. Damn, this is like a Dead Mouse concert. Holy shit. The Beldam's gonna make you rave, girl. I would just hang up. I'm not leaving you. I'm not ending this call. I got unlimited data, bitch. I got unlimited data. I got you, girl.
Everything is slipping away.
You're Ruby. Do you need me to like read you your contact info? I'm really good at that now. Did that work? I don't know if that worked.
Who will save me?
It's always gotta be about you, Ruby. All right. I think I should have picked the one where it was like, it's you, it's all for you. Everything I do, I tell you all the time. The Lana Del Rey one.
It's getting harder to think.
That's how I felt earlier.
Embrace your sins. I need to get out of here.
I'll be like, you won't go through this alone. You're fine. What's a ragline? I think that's cricket. I've never tried it before, but... Please hang up the phone and try again. Imagine if, like, the Beldam had one of those automated systems. Press 1 for English. Press 2 for Latin.
Not you. You wear the face of a ghost. And unable to exist without something to latch on to. You're a fucking fool!
Wow! All right. Call them out on their size.
Power here, now get out of my head!
Look, sometimes everybody just needs a little pep talk with a friend. You know what? She's like, hey, can we FaceTime, girl? I'm having a day. And I'm like, me too, but we can make it about you again. Okay. But you know what?
You're
Nice.
there.
Hey, Ruby, I'm going through
Let me
some shit
out.
too. Some of us don't have lighting effects, but
I don't know what to say. You pulled me back. Thank you.
so does it like me we're in a relationship?
It's
What is going
bleeding.
on? Like, I feel like we have to go on at
I
least
hate to
one
spoil
date
the
after
moment,
this.
but there's something that we gotta do. The Beldam? No, that
Bring it
thing.
up in therapy, like.
Stone Creek is just the beginning, okay? If we don't finish what Paul started, it's gonna start consuming everything. No.
Oh, we're just
Ruby.
getting down to business? Okay. Say your name. You're goddamn right. Era because she was a strong, independent
This
Ruby that
is-
didn't need no demon.
Right. Paul's plan to save us from the Beldam. To save all of us.
Say your name. When no demons around.
Ruby Myers.
You say Ruby Myers.
That's it, right?
Couldn't we have just like had
Okay,
her
let's
do
not muck
that
around
at some
anymore.
point?
Execute the plan, and we'll meet at the HQ. We've got so much to talk about. See you soon.
All right, I would have given up. I would have been like, you know what? I'm not coming into work today. If I was straight up nearly eaten by the Beldam, I'd be like, no. Oh, well, this is not good. These things. My daughter is drawing the Beldam. Oh, Jesus. Well, that's not good. Is it a good one? Does it show artistic talent at least? As the new tale of the Beldam spreads on Atlas, many realize the truth of her wrath. The founding families are the true evil, wanting Stone Creek for themselves. Their legacy of greed continues with their descendants. Mayor Richardson and current members of the town council, outraged many pull their support, and perception of the council worsens. The townsfolk flock to the Beldam in full force. They pray for her revenge. They pray to be rid of the town leadership. Her influence over Stone Creek grows. Over time, the disappearances become targeted. Members of the town council, including their families, start to go missing. The Beldam gets her retribution. The Simulacra feeds. All is well until it spawns out of control. Anyone who tries to form leadership over Stone Creek becomes a target, them and the entirety of their bloodline. Did I get more? I feel like all of these are terrible. With the town council gone and none to take their place, Stone Creek is left without leadership. Driven by fear of the Beldam and struggling to recover from the immense loss of their own, what was once a small charming town is now a cursed place. Businesses abandon Stone Creek in droves and visitors avoid the town, wary of the sordid circumstance that plagues it. Silence rules over Stone Creek, but stirrings of a cult dedicated to the Beldam grow louder. Oh, I mean Silent Hill! Let's fucking go! You're welcome. You're welcome for this franchise. I do remember the Robin Williams thing about automated confessional. About the idea for the OnlyFans. You know, Cart sees the potential. With Ruby freed from the grasp of the Beldam, the Simulacra, she vows a new purpose to use her voice for others, however things in Stone Creek deteriorate rapidly. The town has plunged into a downward spiral of despair, though the Beldam's threat is not as dire as before. It continues to influence the townsfolk. In the end, Paul's plan kept Stone Creek alive, but utterly broken. Seeing no chance to save it, Ruby left not long after. She bears her choices, trying to make up for her mistakes, yet the guilt weighs the same as the day she left. So, congratulations, everybody! Everything is awful! Everything everything is terrible. I did a horrible job, and I don't even know how I would have fixed it. Probably don't do the Beldam Richardson thing, but oh well. That was an ending that we did together. We did the thing.